A federal Capital Territory High Court has dismissed a suit instituted by a member of the House of Representatives, Hon. Oladipupo Adebutu, against the nomination of Senator Buruji Kashamu as the People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate in the Ogun State governorship election scheduled for March 2, 2019. The Justice Ajoke Adepoju-led court on Monday held that Adebutu, who was nominated by the National Working Committee of PDP for the governorship election, can't maintain his suit challenging Kashamu. Justice Adepoju explained that the primary election, which produced Adebutu, was conducted in violation of a subsisting court judgment. Adebutu had filed the suit challenging the refusal of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to accept his candidacy and for the nomination of Kashamu. Delivering judgment, the trial judge said that the PDP National Working Committee acted in bad faith by disregarding a subsisting judgment of a federal high court to produce the candidate. Justice Adepoju said since PDP was a party in the judgment of the Honorable Justice Ibrahim Baba, the judgment of the court was binding on it and must be obeyed and respected so as to protect the sanctity of court in the interest of the rule of law. Stating that the PDP National Working Committee reserved the power to conduct primary election for nomination of candidates ahead of the 2019 general election, the trial judge held that the National Working Committee must not do so in violation of any court judgment. Justice Adepoju ruled that the PDP National Working Committee can't hold valid primary election without a recourse to the Ogun State chapter of the party or outright approval of the party until the judgment against it by Justice Baba has been set aside by a higher court. The judge said Adebutu cannot be declared the governorship candidate of PDP because the party's National Working Committee, which conducted the primary election that produced him as a candidate last year, did so in violation of a judgment of a federal high court delivered by Justice Ibrahim Baba. She explained that she arrived at the conclusion due to the need for sanctity in judgments of courts to be protected by parties or individuals, adding that PDP did not do well by disobeying the judgment of Justice Baba with the way it conducted its primary election in Ogun State last year. Justice Adepoju said that although Hon. Adebutu was able to establish that his own primary election was conducted by the appropriate organ of PDP, but he was not entitled to be declared the candidate of the party due to the circumstances that surrounded the conduct of the primary election, which breached a judgment that has not been set aside. Earlier, the court had dismissed the objection raised by Kashamu against the case of Adebutu on ground of jurisdiction, adding that the House of Representatives member has the option in either to file his case in Abeokuta, Ogun State, or in Abuja as he did. Senator Buruji Kashamu and his counterpart in the House of Representatives, Hon. Adebutu, have been laying claim and counterclaim to the party's governorship ticket, having emerged from two parallel primaries conducted in the state. But in the suit filed by Adebutu with references No. FCT, FT, CV, 29/2018, he prayed the Abuja High Court to declare him as the authentic PDP candidate for the 2019 governorship poll in Ogun State. His ground in the suit, argued by his counsel Mr. Patrick Idiali, was that he emerged as a candidate from the primary election conducted by the Uche Secondus-led National Working Committee of the party. The House of Representative member also hinged his claim on the ground that he was not a party to any court case or judgment against that may have any binding effect on him. But Kashamu, who was represented by a legal luminary Dr. Alex Azinyan, San, urged the court to dismiss the suit on ground of lack of jurisdiction. Azinyan told Justice Ajoke Adepoju that the primary elections in dispute were conducted in Ogun State and that the appropriate place to institute the suit remains Ogun State in the face of the law. Besides, the senior counsel submitted that the primary election that produced Kashamu was the authentic and lawful one, having been conducted in line with judgment of Justice Ibrahim Baba of the Federal High Court, Lagos. In the judgment exhibited in the court, Justice Baba had in 2016 ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and PDP to recognize and accept, for purposes of the 2019 Nigeria general elections. Only candidates of the PDP in Ogun State that have been nominated through primaries endorsed or conducted by the Adebutu-led new officers of the PDP in Ogun State.